Welcome back to another motherfucking video. Today we're gonna be reacting to some NBA, some basketball. You know, I used to play Street growing up. NBA Street Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 was ass. I used to play NFL Street as well, so hopefully they do come back with something like that. So we're just gonna be reacting to this. You know, we keep our ear to the streets with everything going on. Another day with the best community in the community. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get right into it because this shit's about to get good. Hey YouTube, you're so cute.
A former NBA Street developer and longtime creative director of Madden.
This is like, I ain't gonna lie, this is top 3 games all time for me. This, Def Jam Fight for New York, and probably like Black Ops 2. No, this, Def Jam, because if I pick this, then I can't pick a 2K, because then 2K like this. But 2K11 is probably also, 2K11, this, Def Jam Fight for New York, probably my 3 most played games all time.
EA formed his own studio and built a new basketball game on the explicit premise that modern sports games are doing it the wrong way.
Hold on now.
And he wants to bring the genre back to its glory
Black
days.
Hokage.
If you haven't heard of NBA The Run yet, it's a new NBA game coming to consoles.
Oh, brother.
The game's creative director might be a familiar name, Mike Young. He worked at EA
Wait a minute.
Sports and EA Big, and he worked on every single NBA Street game that EA made.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The animations on there, it already look better than the animation. The animations on Street Volume 2 look better than the animations they got on there. They're gonna have to lock in before this shit come out.
SSX, and was the creative director.
Like, how is this shit that smooth from way back? Look at the animation.
No longer at EA, he partnered with Scott Prost to form a small team of passionate sports fans who want to bring back those more fun, less realistic sports games we used to.
Yeah, we need those. I miss them.
NBA The Run has been in development since 2021.
This art style is amazing, though. I'm not
the
gonna
game
lie.
had no NBA license and was just a street
ball
game. But after they first announced it, the NBA
approached
them and struck a deal, and now the game is fully licensed. That's pretty crazy for a self-funded indie startup. I've been telling you guys, the future of sports gaming is coming from the indie scene. NBA The Run officially releases in June of this year, so stay tuned for my eventual review of the final game. It'll release on PS5, Xbox Series X and X, and on Steam. The game should be Steam
when they release on Steam, I'll get it.
Compatible as well, because I played this
they gotta make this shit not
on
stiff.
Linux and had no issues. It's worth mentioning that this game only has 18 people working on it. This isn't EA with thousands of employees. This is a tight. I think I'm
gonna go to sleep. Get your rest, twin. Don't be like me.
EA big style of games with modern online game modes and features, and that's something we've missed greatly. If you want to play some quick street hoops, your only option has been to play in the park got their shirt off. It don't look 60 overall brown shirt. This provides a legitimate second option, and it's about time. The team behind this game, Play by Play Studios, reached out to me and invited me to a virtual event, and here's what I found. I played the game online for an hour, and I was very surprised by the feel of gameplay. It's very responsive.
I ain't gonna lie. Good night, princess. Not feeling well. You enjoy your stream. I hope you feel better. Good night. Keep it tight. Have the best day of tomorrow. Have the best day ever tomorrow, right? Because if anybody deserves it, you deserve a good night and Godspeed. We hope to see you again tomorrow. Tell me, love you, and appreciate you. Thank you for being here. You're the fucking best, princess. Thank you.
It felt better to play than I expected.
This cartoon design is so tough that if they sell them, be pissed.
This is a game for everyone. Modern sports games can get very complex.
Okay, I see the dunks.
Some people might miss the simplicity of something like NBA Jam versus the potentially intimidating sim feel of something like NBA 2K.
Yeah.
He said that modern arcade modes in sports games are built on sim engines that value momentum and physics over feel, and he wants to prioritize making a game that just feels fun to control.
I ain't gonna lie, I was about to say that. It looks like it might be fun to handle though. Like, if that makes sense. I get what he's saying.
Avoiding defense. They push you towards simming defense. And when you're actually on defense, if you make one wrong move, you can ruin the entire play. And this results in players playing it safe because it can be intimidating.
Facts. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. This might be ass at the they're gonna have to get that. This is way too many years after NBA Street Volume 2 to not have good animations on like the dribbling and shit.
The run was to make defense just as engaging and fun.
The dribbling way too stiff. The passing don't even look real. It's like they're just flashing it to
dribble moves and cook the entire opposing team. This is a game where you have to
get better with that, like the physics of the ball.
You have to have ball movement. Controlling players on defense feels really good, steals and blocks are very effective, and players that have high defensive stats genuinely feel dangerous. Once you figure out what the opposing team is doing, you can come up with a plan to stop them. Player movement is fluid, shooting feels good,
giving a breakdown analysis?
And oops and dunks are the best part. They feel awesome to pull off. It's also really fun just trying out and learning how to
see, that's good dribbling. I ain't gonna lie. I need everything to be more like this straight though.
Awesome to pull off. It's also really
a little
fun
bit better though. We need a little more,
best use each player because they all
it's
feel
not
so
fast.
different.
Oh no.
And making every player feel unique
it's not as
is something
fast.
a lot of sports games do struggle with. I did have a couple issues with gameplay, and the team was very receptive to feedback, which I liked.
What the fuck?
Guys were willing to hear it. I wanted there to be a 2K style camera because my build only had side angles, which to be fair is authentic to NBA Street. But I think most players are going to want that 2K cam.
At least give us the option. I ain't gonna lie, just give us a bunch of options for cameras.
Let people
pick.
Behind, you feel me? Also, it needs some polishing with animations and things like shooting a jump shot right in front of the basket when you meant to dunk, because there's this arbitrary line you need to cross, and it feels like it's a bit closer to the basket than it should be. I also couldn't figure out if it was possible to set a screen.
Damn.
But all of my issues here are pretty minor. The core gameplay
Okay, hold on. Let me see that, Curry.
It's possible to set a screen.
Hold on.
But all of my issues here
it's
are
not
pretty
fast
minor.
enough, bro.
The core gameplay is good. And I'm hopeful that when the game officially releases, all of these little things will be improved because I did make the team aware of my feedback. The core gameplay, again,
shit. Hold on.
Genuinely, and feels reminiscent.
This is really
of the
arcadey.
NBA
I see
games. I came away mostly impressed after playing.
The
online competitive play was really good too. There is zero lag. This is because the game uses rollback netcode for online play, similar to a lot of first-person shooters. Everyone's screen shows the same thing at the same time. There's no latency, there's no hitching, there's no lagginess, there's no ball jittering. If there is a downside to this method, I didn't notice it while playing. The devs said this was key to keeping the gameplay tight and responsive while also bringing it online, and I found that it worked great in practice. My teammates and I were able to communicate live, pass instantly, throw and finish oops, etc. Every dribble move and cut feels instant. It's something you won't notice until you play.
That's probably
but it results in as good of an online experience as
like you need shit like that for 2K,
but
2K be lagging and shit.
Small team. Shooting is similar to 2K, as well as passing, and the dribble moves use the right stick, and every player has unique moves. It's more like each direction you move the right stick in creates a single exaggerated move, rather than something you should spam left and right, like the 2K16 dribble stick, for example. You want to be very intentional when you use the right stick. It reminds me of a fighting game with NBA.
But that's not what the point of NBA Street Volume 2 was. I'm going to just say that, though. Like, with NBA Street Volume 2, I'm going to be real. Niggas is spamming the dribble moves. That's what's fun. You spamming dribble moves with good players. If you got a good defender in front of you, you're not getting past them. They're finna rip the shit out you. It's just balance. Like, everybody's overpowered, but you have players overpowered on defense. And you got players overpowered on offense. So when they clash, it's like the better controller user wins. Like, that's where the skill comes into play, because everybody has an overpowered aspect to them. But it's like, you gotta be like, the dribble moves have to be able to be spammy. That's the point of it. We don't want to see that in 2K. We want to see that in NBA Street. We want to see that in this type of game.
Players, if that makes sense. Although it's still basketball, the emphasis is on playing this competitively against your friends and trying out different players. The effort and detail put into every player stuck out to me. There's only going to be 32 players at launch.
The skin
That's
is tough,
because
though.
each player's likeness is hand sculpted by the art team, not scanned in. And every player has their own unique abilities,
that's what I'm saying. They look
animations, so no two players feel the same. Again, it's similar to a fighting game, where there's this balanced game of rock, paper, scissors at play. Every player has their own strengths and weaknesses, so there's a way to win with any lineup. It looks like
it could be so good.
It's not like any player is objectively better than another. The presentation was already pretty fire. You had a ton of different real-world courts, which is nice compared to NBA 2K, still using generic street courts despite their budget. Like, why is Rucker Park not in Blacktop like it was in NBA 2K5? Anyways, in NBA The Run, you can play on Rucker Park. And Bobita Garcia returns from the NBA Street games to deliver commentary. And it's perfect,
from Street,
he has over 3,000 lines of commentary already, and they're still recording more. Mike Young said specifically that it was more important for them to have 32 great characters at launch that got the proper love and attention than to add 150 players that all feel mostly the same.
True.
And they did say they'll keep adding players after release.
That's fair.
What's also really cool are these rookie variants. So you can not only be modern LeBron, you can also be rookie LeBron.
Curry, my goat.
Likenesses for these rookie players.
Curry.
Not only do they look unique, but they play differently. They have unique animations and abilities compared to their modern versions. The team also said they want to add classic players and legends, and make sure every team has a player, because currently, there's no Jazz or Nets players. Kawhi Leonard and Damian Lillard are the latest additions, with more to come. Personally, I really want to see Kyrie Irving in this game, especially if they could add an Uncle Drew variant.
Kyrie Irving dribble moves?
WNBA players were also mentioned as something that we could see down the road, And they even said streamers and influencers are on the table.
What?
In terms of game modes,
they gonna have Kyle and Speed in this bitch.
Squads, which is an online 3v3 tournament with online matchmaking.
Kyle and Speed gonna be on here?
There's also KO Solos, the street mode, where you control all 3 players and play against another player controlling his whole lineup. There's KO Friends, where you can make custom private tournaments with up to 48 players.
What?
48. I thought that was pretty crazy because 48 players is massive.
What
You're
you
going
mean,
to see
though?
a ton of community tournaments. This game's going to be great if you have a large group you can get together online.
Hey.
Let's say you're in a Discord. If it's under 48 people, all of you can join a tournament. I think that's really cool. There's also going to be a shoot-around practice mode, and they mentioned an offline mode against the CPU. I'm hoping at launch the game has more modes, or the price at least reflects the lack of anything beyond climbing the online ranks. I'd love to see a simple franchise mode eventually. They would need generic fill-in players or a much larger roster first.
What the hell was that dribbling?
That would be awesome. A career mode where you make your own player and go through a story and then play online.
That's all I need. That's all I need is a career mode like NBA Street. I need a career mode. Move up the ranks, travel through different street ball legendary places like NBA. Just remake NBA Street for real. They know what to do, bro. They know what we want. For real, stop playing around.
Is the most logical next step.
Good night, least love the stream. Have a great night. I hope you can sleep well. Good night, Zaza. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Keep it tight. Have the best day of tomorrow, right? Because everybody deserves it. You deserve it. Good night and Godspeed. And we hope to see you again tomorrow. So we love you and appreciate you and thank you for being here.
So
this looks kind of fun. This doesn't look too bad.
When asked about
it just looks a little stiff.
They said at launch the game will not be pay to win. It will not have pack openings.
Damn.
It will not have loot boxes.
Who is that?
And you earn cred in game, their currency, and it can only be earned in game.
There are no
microtransactions. The progression comes from unlocking items, badges, banners, taunts, dunks.
I forgot. Nah, I need to be some type of game breaker where the screen change and shake. I forgot about that. That's what we really need too. The game breaker where it's like a cut scene. When you used to get it right and you timed the game breaker right and it didn't get blocked, you get a cut scene. We need that. It's 2026.
And other animations with your cred.
Is that copyrighted?
Play to earn it. It's just like how sports games were during the glory days.
I forgot. We need the game breakers.
Mike Young and Scott Probst, the CEO and founder who all used to work at EA, were both very clear that their intent is not on profiting.
They could be doing different game breakers for different players. It's 2026.
That sounds like the anti-NBA 2K. So this was pretty cool. This isn't a review, and I'll be honest with you guys about the game's shortcomings when it releases, but hopefully this ends up being a banger that puts fun, over-the-top sports games back on the menu. If this works, Play-by-Play Studios could become the true successor to EA Sports Big as they grow, and the return of arcade-leaning, fully licensed sports games is something I've been wanting for years.
Hell yeah.
This game releases in June, and I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any specific questions you want to ask,
bring the game breaker back. That's all I have to say. Dang, they tripping, bro. They know what we want to see. But W video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one, YouTube. And that's what makes us expensive.